Okay, anyway, to clear up the damn point, when Jesus seen a visual that the Father gave him, and yes, Jesus smoked weed to talk to God. That's why weed was made for humans' consciousness to open, to see shit they can't see with the normal vision, and have the spirit will open up, shit open to them. That's why weed was made illegal so people can't smoke it, see visions of the future, want to get there and be successful, and also hear from God and see shit that He can show you to help you do better in life. Anyway, when God's Son Jesus visions of shit that was going to happen after he smoked some weed or was in a state of meditation or prayer or yoga or whatever y'all want to call it, God showed him what a person's true intentions are. Now, human side's like, this person, goddamn, how dare you? But the God side's like, let them do it just to see what they learn from it. That's the thing with Jesus. He already knew shit, but because he wanted to see how a person would act towards a certain situation, or because he wanted to see, are they really going to do this? If so, what's the reason? Instead of just going straight to punishing them, he chose to let that person act in the way God showed him they would. Don't stop them because they won't learn. Let them do it. Because if you stop them, that's not free will, that's not love. Even if somebody's trying to do evil to me, let me see why they're doing it and see if it makes sense. If it makes sense, forgive it. If it don't, still forgive it and hope they do better the next time. That's divine timing. That's what you call being divinity. You see something before it happens. How you react to it is what makes the wisdom and the divinity mix. Because he could have easily snapped his fingers and wiped the people out who disrespected him. But the point was to let them learn from the evil that they do. Don't stop them from doing it. Let them learn from it. That's the point. He might have already known what they was going to do, but the point is let them go do it and let them learn from it. And if they do act on it, see what they get from it. Or they're going to have to keep redoing this shit until they get it right. That's why even though Jesus could have had wrath and destroyed all of mankind, he chose to let people do him dirty. Because here's the thing with God, Jesus, and the whole Trinity. Their thing ain't fear. God and Jesus, the Holy Spirit, the whole nine, don't want nobody fearing them. What he's about is teaching you. So if he has to keep putting you in a situation knowing it's not going to turn out well, but because you chose to still go and do it, his thing is, I'm not going to stop you. It's your free will to do it. Other thing is, what you going to learn from it. Because if I stop you, I don't love you, because sometimes love gotta hurt. Which means, if I stop them, then they will not know the pain of why they shouldn't have done it in the first place. So, let me let them do it. And if they want to keep doing it, then it'll keep hurting them until they learn not to do it no more. And some people, it takes 1,000 times for them to get some shit right once. That's why people are like, oh man, Jesus could have came up that cross and disintegrated everybody, but he didn't. See, that's the thing with the church. They're always trying to use the Father and Jesus as a fear monger, which means hoarding fear to make man respect God, which is not what God's about. God's about love. He ain't about fear. If you want to respect God, cool. If you want to fear him, cool. That's your decision. At the end of the day, God ain't about fear. He's about love. Mankind likes the fear of shit. That's why they like to use the image of God to get people to do stuff they don't want to do. Either you do it or God's gonna punish you. No, he won't. That's one thing about God. He does not punish. He allows human sin to be the biggest punishment ever. Why? His words. God, why don't you punish humanity? He says, and I quote, I don't have to punish you. If y'all pay attention to the shit y'all do to each other every day, that's enough punishment. Sin is its own punishment. Suffering every day is its own punishment. One human doing evil to another one is its own punishment. People being selfish instead of being helpful is a punishment. I don't have to punish y'all. Y'all punish each other enough with your wicked, bad, and selfish deeds and behavior. I don't gotta punish you. But if I would say I punish you, the greatest punishment I put on any human is death. That's it. Because that's one thing you can't come back out of. Like humans can punish you and you can undo it, which means if you go to jail, you can come out of that. You lose money, you can come out of that. You lose a job, you can get another one. You lose a house or car, you can get another one. When I call you home or to your grave, you can't undo that. That's the biggest punishment that I can give you is death. Not even a punishment, but it feels like one because I just took somebody from you that meant a lot to you. So that's the biggest punishment I can give you. Other than that, it's what y'all do to each other. So, yeah, peace.